Power is not always loud. Some of the most powerful families in the world don't post their lives online, don't chase attention, and don't need to prove anything to anyone. Their wealth wasn't made in a decade. It was built over generations, passed down, refined, protected. From the quiet banking halls of Europe to the industrial empires of America, old money has always followed one rule: stay invisible, stay powerful. And then there's Australia, a country often seen as young, modern, self-made. But beneath that image lies something very different. Hidden dynasties, legacy wealth, families who built their fortunes over a century ago and still control influence today. They don't dominate headlines, they dominate systems. Today, we uncover Australia's top 10 richest old money families. The ones who mastered the art of staying rich, quietly. At number 1, the undisputed kings of old money in Australia, the Smorgon family. Their journey began in the early 20th century, with humble beginnings in textiles and steel. But what made them different? They didn't just build businesses, they built systems. Over generations, they expanded into property, finance, and investments, creating a diversified empire that could survive anything. Today, their wealth isn't tied to one industry. It's everywhere, and that's what makes them powerful. 2. Myer family. Next comes a name every Australian has heard: the Myer family. They didn't just sell products, they shaped the retail culture of Australia. Starting with department stores, the family built a retail empire that dominated for decades. But their real strength? Smart reinvestment. They transitioned from retail into finance, philanthropy, and cultural influence, ensuring their legacy stayed alive long after the stores. 3. Besson family. The Besson family turned retail success into property dominance. While others focused on expansion, they focused on ownership, shopping centers, commercial buildings, and prime real estate. Their strategy was simple but powerful. Control the land, and you control the future. Today, their wealth continues to grow quietly, steadily, and strategically. 4. Liberman family. The Liberman family is one of Australia's most secretive financial dynasties. They built their wealth through investments, banking, and strategic partnerships. Unlike flashy billionaires, they stay behind the scenes influencing industries without being seen. Their power lies not in visibility, but in control. 5. Wilson family, Reece Empire. The Wilson family, owners of the Reece Plumbing Empire, turned a simple business into a national powerhouse. They didn't chase hype, they focused on consistency. Year after year, decade after decade, they expanded steadily, building a business that became essential to Australia's infrastructure. Their lesson? You don't need to be exciting to become unstoppable. 6. Buckeridge family. The Buckeridge family built their fortune in construction and materials. They didn't just build buildings, they supplied the materials that built entire cities. Cement, steel, infrastructure, they were behind it all. And when your business becomes essential to development, your wealth becomes almost untouchable. 7. Baillieu family. The Baillieu family represents influence beyond business. With deep roots in banking, politics, and law, their power extends into decision-making circles. They are not just wealthy, they are connected. And in old money, connections are currency. 8. Darling family. The Darling family is tied to finance and corporate leadership. For generations, they have held positions of influence in major institutions. Their strength isn't just wealth, it's control over the systems that manage wealth. 9. Fairfax family. The Fairfax family built one of Australia's biggest media empires. Newspapers, publications, and public opinion, they controlled narratives. Even as media evolved, their legacy remains one of influence and power. Because controlling information is one of the oldest forms of wealth. 10. Murdoch family. And finally, the Murdoch family. While often seen as modern billionaires, their roots stretch deep into Australia's past. From newspapers to global media dominance, they turned influence into a worldwide empire. They are proof that old money doesn't just survive, it evolves. So what makes these families different? It's not luck. It's not just business. It's time. Time to build. Time to learn. Time to pass down knowledge, strategy, and power. Old money isn't loud. It doesn't need attention. Because while the world is busy chasing success, these families are busy preserving it. And that is the real secret of wealth.